What's going on, everybody? Brian here from Brian's Broadcast. I hope all of you are doing fantastic. Today I'm going to dive into a brand new house. The name of the house is Khalis Niche. They are sold from the Swiss Arabian USA website, and the fragrances that I've purchased are called Rich Oud and Amber Oud. This is the outer box, beautiful design on the top, and they've got some expiration date on the bottom. So I'm gonna show you the inner box right now. Just so you know, they do not come with the cellophane wrapper, so do not be alarmed. And the box is kind of like reminded me of Initio perfumes. Let's first take a look at Rich Oud. This is almost like I would say that's a brown box with some kind of like a copper red kind of shiny logo on the top. And this one, Amber Oud, is a black box with golden design and outlines. I would say this is pretty much well done, but for the price, I say they could have probably done better, because you see, like, sometimes, the finishing is not too well done. But then again, that's okay. I mean, these are not super expensive. They had it on sale for what, like $109 per bottle, per 100 ml bottle. They are eau de parfum concentrations, and this was like a buy one get one free. So I paid very less considering for the two fragrances. So first off, I'm interested to try Rich Oud. Let's see what's inside. So look at this beautiful shiny box inside, and be careful when you're taking out the bottle, because although it sits very tightly, but like during shipping it could just probably come off, then not just pretty deep. This is what the box and base looks like. I will put the box on the side. So this is Rich Oud. Look at this beautiful bottle. Almost resembles Arabian Oud's Rose Oud bottle. I think this is a wooden cap. Yes, this is a wooden cap. They have a nice logo, a metallic one. Beautiful. The bottle, the cap does not lock into place, just so you know, so it's like sitting snugly. Let me take out the Amber Oud as well. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful bottles. Love them. So I will put the boxes to the side. Two bottles side by side, Rich Oud and Amber Oud. The juice colors are a bit different, and what I notice is the bottle, the liquid level is not filled all the way to the top. If you will notice, I'll just try to hold them as steadily as possible. So do not be alarmed. I'm pretty sure they're not, skimping on the quantity. So first off, I'm gonna try Rich Oud. The top notes on Rich Oud are black pepper, incense, and coffee. Interesting. On the mids, you've got licorice, leather, and birch. Wow. Dense, heavy, opulent. Perfect for the cooler time of the year, I believe. Let's see. And on the base, you've got oud, vetiver, cedarwood, and olibanum. Now, they do not particularly mention what type of oud they've used. Indian oud, Cambodian oud. Let's go ahead and spray Rich Oud. First time sniffing this. I'm gonna go directly on skin. Let's see. Pretty wide distribution. The incense is pretty pronounced. It's almost like a sweet incense, not a very smoky one. Slowly some kind of a smoky vibe coming through. It's pretty dark, I must tell you that. They talk about coffee, so the coffee is not your gourmand coffee. It's almost as if like the coffee residue when you brew the thing, and the residue that you have, it has that dark, woody, sort of like a tad bit bitter kind of taste or texture. That's the kind of smell I'm getting. A little bit of skankiness. I'm pretty sure it's the oud. I do feel the leather right away, so the leather is very smooth in this case. Almost like a supple leather, sweet kind of supple, sweet leather. Interesting smell. I mean, the incense is not coming off too smoky or anything. It's a bit sweeter. The licorice. Do I get licorice? I don't think it's coming through right away. Maybe there's a spicy hint, like a sweet spicy kind of combination that you get from the licorice smell. But in my humble opinion, this might not be a safe blind buy. For those of you who do not like very dense, opulent fragrances, I guess you might have to give this a try first. Don't blind buy rich oud. Like for me, it's okay because I'm used to deep, dense, rich, and opulent kind of fragrances. Something that's a bit skanky, it totally does it for me. But rich oud might not be for everybody. But this smells very elegant, like very gentlemanly. Like you're in a suit or something, and you want to smell elegant. You want to smell very potent, and people around you will notice your presence. That's the kind of smell you're getting from rich oud. That's very potent, I must say. It's toning down to a very smooth kind of thing, like a woody smoothness coming through. Very nice in my opinion. So guys, that was my first impression of rich oud. Let's talk about amber oud. So the amber oud bottle, the juice is a bit lighter in color as opposed to the rich oud. So this is amber oud. I've never smelled this, have no idea what this smells like. Let's find out the notes first. So on amber oud, on the top, you have orange, raspberry, and caramel. Sweet, succulent, juicy parts. Let's see how the raspberry plays out. Because raspberry, sometimes it comes off as too feminine leaning, or sometimes it kind of has that harshness that you kind of get, like a harsh sharpness at the back of the throat, kind of like that kind of an effect. Let's see what it smells like. On the mids, you've got violet, patchouli, rose, jasmine, and olibanum. Okay, some floral parts. Let's see if it's too feminine or what it is. And on the base, you've got amber, musk, and vanilla. Smoothness towards the dry down. Let's see what amber oud smells like. I'm gonna go on my right hand. Okay, here we go. Here goes. The atomizers are pretty nice. I wouldn't say they spray out pretty forcefully, but it's got a nice distribution. Amber oud. Interesting. It's almost like a powdery, yet there's this juicy, succulent part. The orange, I kind of feel that fruity orange part. It's not that citrusy kind of orange, almost has that candied orange vibe. Some powderiness coming through right away, just like that. Does it smell too feminine? I wouldn't say it's too feminine leaning, but it certainly has that kind of like a feminine aspect to it. It's slowly changing now. Okay, so the caramel, sweetness of the caramel is coming through. Almost has that candied effect, like I said. Raspberry is not super sharp. The thing that I was scared about. It's pretty smooth. Has that sharpness, like has certain level of sharpness, but not too much, like how some fragrances are like a bit too much. No. Has a very nice, elegant vibe to it. Like it's potent, but it's not overwhelming. And in the air, like it's smelling very nice. So that caramel orange combination, it's a very nice thing. Like almost has that chocolatey caramel kind of combination with that orange and raspberry fruity aspect. Very nice opening. It's pretty refreshing in my opinion. I'm pretty sure this can be rocked in like early fall to late spring, but I wouldn't go in the summertime. I mean, even if you go, I would say go light on the trigger because this one's very dense. It's changing slowly, so I don't get like a violet herbaceous vibe. Florals are not coming through right away. I hope it does not turn into that sweet jammy rose, but there's some kind of like a sweetness, like a very potent sweetness in the background. Like it's not popping up right away. Amber vibe is definitely there. Vanilla is also coming through. So I guess like everything's working in conjunction in perfect harmony in this fragrance. Is it easy to pull off? This one's an easy wearing fragrance. So guys, Amber Oud, this is a nice one, easy to wear. Rich Oud, dense, opulent, super masculine. This one's like pretty much unisex in my opinion. Lin's a bit feminine, but that's doable, not too feminine. I mean, if I can tolerate it, I'm pretty sure you can pull it off too. But Rich Oud is definitely not a safe blind buy. This is pretty potent and it's got that bit of a skank factor which goes away in like a minute or two. Amber Oud is very easy to wear, has this nice fruity floral thing. Florals are not super pronounced yet, but so far nothing super feminine is coming through, so I'm sure this thing can be worn by men and women equally. So guys, that was my honest and first impression of Rich Oud and Amber Oud from the brand of Khalis Niche. It's a brand sold out of the Swiss Arabian website from the USA. And this was my unboxing and first impression. And just remember, this is not a sponsored content, so your like and subscription to my channel matters a lot. So until the next one guys, please take care, stay safe, and all the best.